friends, MD Vegan. Today is my weekly fasting day. Fasting to me is a reducing of calories. That is a medical definition. Reducing calories over a certain time. That means usually a day. Then it begins, I guess the definition begins with a day. That's not random. That's because at that time when you reduce the calories significantly over a day, then body begins to change metabolism. So it begins to digest fat and substance that are stored instead of using the food that comes in. So there's a medical name for that. It's called ketosis. That happens then when the metabolism changes and you begin to digest from your own resources, so to say, inside that are stored. And that's a very good thing because they cleanse at the same time. Yeah, it's not so much about losing weight, because after the fasting day, when the body comes back to the usual state, then you will eat more than you had to, because the body wants to regulate a certain state he had automatically. So fasting is not at all about reducing weight. It's more about cleansing, purification, putting digestion to rest. Yeah, you don't need to digest when you only drink juices, for example. Yeah, that's what I do. I drink only juices. I could also eat something, then the digestion would be a little bit more active. It's not about yes or no in this case. It's about reducing things. You know, juicing to me is so much fun because I make always new recipes. I taste the juices, I taste the fruit and the vegetable from the juices even more intensely, because I'm more sensitive in these days. The body is more open to these experiences, because digestion takes a lot of energy away. And the energy is not in the digestion, but goes directly into the whole system. I have more energy in the senses. I feel more. Yeah. I'm more aware. And that's nice, you know, this awareness, this heightened awareness can also come and flow into creativity. So I like these fasting days a lot. I'm a little bit used to that now. I had fasting for decades now, regularly, and it changes always a little bit. Now I do this gentle juice fasting, only 1 day a week. I think so far that's the best, because I think it's easy. I don't need, there's no pressure. I don't feel stress. I can eat a little bit. It's gentle. It's in the flow, as we say. So that's the nice way to do it. You can have many ways of fasting. The gentle juice fasting here, I make it with juices. I drink a lot of juice every fasting day. Today I make one with carrots, the classic, and grapes. The carrots are an earth flavor, yeah, with a lot of sugar in there. And you can drink a carrot juice. It's very easy to juice because carrots are very easy to juice. They are technically, I mean, the juicers, every juicer basically can juice carrots, whatever juicer you want. Greens, for example, are a little bit more difficult. Some juicers don't do that. You need a masticating, a slow juicer for greens usually, and so on. They're a little bit different, but carrots are really a classic for juicing. And they're easy to juice because you can drink a carrot juice as is. Yeah, it's delicious. Other vegetables you cannot, like beet, for example. It scratches in the throat. You need to add something. But carrots are so easy, and super healthy. Carrot juice is wonderful. So I today combine it with another ingredient, a second one, and that is grapes. Also wonderful to juice. Yeah. They are almost only water, yeah, and they are so high in sugar. Grape juice is famous, you know, of course. Famous juice. You can, in every restaurant you go, grape juice. They all have grape juice. Grape juice is super classic, and because this is so high in sugar, they make wine of grapes. That means because the sugar transport into alcohol, yeah, and there's a fermentation process. It's famous, yeah. Of course, we know that's why it's high in sugar, because they can make so great alcohol of it. That's why grapes are so wonderful and so tasty. I love grapes. I always have grapes at home when they're in season. Yeah. And I have the grapes there and I enjoy a snack. You know, at night, for example, when I want to eat something, I take a bunch of grapes and just snack it. It's wonderful. Light. It's mostly water. It gives me a good sleep still. Red grapes especially have the red color, the lutein that makes enhances enhances the sleep capacity. The red color is wonderful, but the green grapes are also nice, and also sweet, a little bit more sour. What I want to try now. That's also why I took it with a carrot, because the carrot, I can use it. Another classical juice for carrots is carrot apple juice. You know, just put an apple to the carrots. Most wonderful juice you can imagine. Yeah, perfect. Also a classic. But instead of apples, I take the grapes. I always try something new. I always make these experiences, what ingredients taste like, how they play together, what's the benefit if I enjoy it. And that's a lot about every single ingredient and how they play together. And it's easier if I begin with a small amount of ingredients, and it's easier to feel, to understand what is what. So that's a nice way to go. And then I use this knowledge in other recipes. In fruit salads, for example, what kind of fruit can I put together? And so on. So today is a grape carrot juice, and I add the third ingredient, the ginger root. I have a little bit of ginger root here, 2 inches, 3 inches. Depends on how hot you want to have it. It adds heat. And it's also nice when you have sweet flavors like these. Adding ginger is very nice. I also thought about using lemon instead, because I want to have 3 ingredients to make it a new one. Because that means to me, if I have only 2 ingredients, it is very easy to taste what is what. So I still can discriminate when I drink the juice. Oh, this is the carrot and this is the grape. Yeah, I understand. I understand that juice. I understand that flavor. And that is easy. But when I have a third ingredient, like the ginger here, it is completely different, because the ways, the possibilities, the options, I can organize these 3 ingredients with relation to each other, are 3 times as much as with only 2 ingredients. With 2 ingredients, there are only 2 variations. Carrot with grape and grape with carrot. That's it. Yeah, you cannot focus on anything else there. But with grapes, carrots, and a third ingredient, you have 6 options. That is a mathematical operation that's called faculty. 1 times 2 times 3 is faculty 3. So the 3 ingredients have 6 options to be combined. And that's how it plays in my mind. If I analyze automatically, subconsciously, I analyze a flavor, I try all these what is it now? Is it grape with ginger, or is it grape with carrot, or is it carrot with ginger, or is it carrot with grape, or what is it? What do I taste here? What is predominant? And if I have 6 operations to make, that is takes much more time, is much more difficult to oversee than only 2. 2 operations are very easy. And that's why there's a leap, a jump from 2 ingredients to 3. With 3 ingredients, you have a really complex flavor, because you cannot analyze that easily. That's the idea of 3. That's the new one. You cannot analyze it, you put it all together in one bowl. I can't analyze it anymore, it's all one. And that's what an aesthetic, an experience of beauty makes. Beauty, you receive beauty when you don't analyze anymore, you just enjoy. Beauty, nice, that feeling of you don't think anymore. You don't need to think, it's like an answer. You get an answer and you, yes, I'm quiet now, I like it. You give me more, that's nice, enjoy. This is the moment I ask for when I make a new recipe. I want to create a flavor that the people that enjoy it, they say, yeah, that I enjoy. I don't even think anymore, no more problems. That's the idea, and that's why I try to create the flavors in that way, that the flavor can be experienced as one flavor, as one experience, as one joyful experience. I need that when I have a food, I need that when I eat something or drink something, I need that feeling. Otherwise, I don't like it. Very simple. I can eat anything. I mean, I'm very, 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 very easy. I'm not complicated. When you give me something to eat, I'm always happy. If it's edible, if it's not rotten, I like it. Of course, it has to be a plant. Of course. But if you create something, and if I create something for somebody else to offer, or to myself, yeah, I want to make it nice and enjoyable. That is the purpose of life, yeah, to be happy, right? That's our essence, right? Basically, when we're happy, we can do everything better. So, a little bit of philosophy, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fasting day. These things like this happen on a fasting day, of course. Yeah, inspiration. Yeah. So now I will make that juice. I will juice the carrots, the grapes, and the ginger, and let you know in a moment what it tastes like to me. I try to do my best to explain a little bit. See you in a moment. My juice is ready. It's done. I didn't taste it yet. I just see a lot of juice of this little bit of ingredients. Almost a liter. That is, a complete liter is a little bit fuller. That's almost a liter. And the color is, yeah, it's the orange color. It's a little bit dirty from the green, from the berry, from the grapes. So that was expected, that the orange is not as bright as if you have just a carrot juice or carrot apple juice or orange juice with carrot. That is always a bright orange. If you have the green carrot, the green grapes, that of course add a little bit of green, and that makes the orange a little bit darker. That's all. Not if I would have used the red grapes, the color would have been maybe more orange, more purer, more brighter. But I thought I went for the greens because of the sour flavor. The reds are sweeter usually. The greens are a little bit sour. This one at least. So I thought maybe that's better for the carrot because there's so much sugar in the carrot. So maybe the tastes, yeah. Let's see. If I would have used the red grape, I might have used a lemon instead of a ginger. I could try that next time. I'm really excited about grape juices, carrot juices, and a lot more to explore. And it didn't even begin now. Let's see what it tastes. The first grape carrot juice I made, by the way, looked it up in the morning. You can check. You put the main ingredients in the YouTube search line with MD Vegan, and then you have all the grape juices. Yeah. And then I know I didn't use it. It didn't make carrot grape juice so far. So yeah. So let's see what it tastes like. I'm like very curious now. I have no idea. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's all that. It's carrot, grape, and ginger, all melting into one. Very nice. And it's a runny juice. You know, there's not much of Trester. Usually you have a huge pile of Trester. This here, it's all that remains. So it's good juicing. Carrots and grapes are easy to juice. Not much remains. And this is what it looks like when I pour it into a glass to see. That you can see now what it looks like. You see, it's not that bad, the color. It's a nice orange color, a little bit gray, a little bit darker. That's it. But the flavor is very nice. Yeah, and it's refreshing. It's warming. Yeah, energizing. Yeah. So what now? Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. By the way, if you want to try juice fasting or so, you can also go to Facebook. There is a Facebook page from me and some others. You can apply membership. It's easy. I'll let you in, and then you can see the juices there. Once a week I post a new juice recipe with the fasting, kind of the best fasting days, and you can chat if you like about the juices. Not much traffic there. Basically, I post a new juice recipe there every week about, and there find some people choose to fast. They join there a little bit. Not a little big thing, but you have a little contact there is maybe a good idea if you want a juice. And what you can do if you want to juice. Anyway, I mean, it's very easy. You just get the ingredients ahead of time. You plan a little bit. You look for a day that fits in the schedule so that you don't make a mess with your schedule and the other people you live together with or you work with. Yeah, just find a place where in the calendar that works. Yeah, it's gentle, it's non-violent in the flow. So always be aware. I'm always aware, mindful of my environment. Yeah. And then I get the ingredients I want. I plan ahead of time. Here I would have used the carrots and the grapes, of course, and a little ginger. I buy that ahead of time. I need some more juices, maybe 3 of these or so, or 2 of these or 3. You buy some inexpensive apples, maybe pears now in season, carrots, red beets, lemon, ginger. You can do a lot with these things already. It's very easy to have these basic things ahead of time and to make a nice juicing day. Yeah, then you are good. And after the fasting day, next day, you just be a little bit careful what you eat, because the body tends to eat more than it needs. Begin with one little apple or so, or a light salad, or a fruit salad or something. That's an easy way to start. And then immediately afterwards, I'm hungry again. I feel hungry again. I want to eat more. And I know already by now, by experience, I should not do that. I should wait. Yeah, after the first small meal, yeah, the first hunger goes away, and then all of a sudden I have more hunger, feel more hungry. And I should resist that then. I should wait a little bit until the meal time comes, and then I eat the next meal. Not too big, I want to eat more, I keep it slow, and in the end I feel better. Because in the first moment when I overeat, because I feel like having to eat now, in the first moment I feel great, but then afterwards I feel a little bit shady. I think, that was not so good. So it's something I always have a little bit of an eye on. And when I break the fast, we call it, breaking the fast, that is, it begins with a little bit more challenging desire, because the body wants to keep up, he wants to take over again, and I just have to slow it down a little bit. And then the second day is pretty cool, because when you keep that experience and that benefit from the fasting, the cleansing, you keep the body a little bit cleaner on the mind, it really it gives a lot of profit, and you can use that benefit, enjoy the benefits longer if you keep it up a little bit and don't overeat again afterwards. Yeah, it's a little bit challenge, a little discipline. It's not very hard. Okay, thanks for watching again. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe at MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. MD Vegan all the time, and maybe this other Facebook page. It's called Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. That's the name of the page, Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. There you find the fasting, the juice recipes, and the fasting calendar. I hope to see you soon.